York, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go? Here's the second
Leading
baseman,
off tonight for
Jackson
Cleveland,
Merrill.
the second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out towards left center. Dominguez makes a move towards the gap. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down. And up next for Cleveland, George Valera. Right-hander kick steals. Hopped up. Castro under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Thomas Melvin. Next one just misses. 2-2. That's the third. Freeman tossed to first. Out number 3. And stepping in for the Yankees,
Leading
number
off
12.
for the Yankees, the center fielder, Jackson Rio.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Juan Soto now. Runner on the go. There's a play. Go to second, and great jump. Bounced up the middle. A dive.
What a play.
Kicked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time. Rodolfo Castro stepping in now for the Yankees.
Rodolfo Castro.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout.
Line drive, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Runner holds the third, so just one across on the play.
Well done, drives in the run. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line.
Whoa.
Hard hit, but right at him in left. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
It was
Not
fucking
pulled it all right
sick.
there. He was clearly
The first
all
baseman.
over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's a 1-1. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Well done behind the dish. The next offer misses. Now 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Austin.
That's out number 2. And now the veteran
Batting
catcher,
sixth,
Christopher
the
Picasso.
catcher,
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Eloy Jimenez. Down the line, it's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second.
That's a bad throw.
To second, pulls him off the bag.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. At the plate, Jacob Berry. Here comes the pitch. And it is 2-1. Jimenez, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch is outside. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. There's 2 away. And next is the Guardians catcher, Henry Davis. In the air to left center. Dominguez puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's Tyler Freeman to hit.
The third baseman, Tyler.
And a 1-1. Good eye right there. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Melvin pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs.
No less
2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. The wind of the pitch. That one outside. It's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Comes a 2-2. And he chases
Good
that
lord,
one.
fucking
And
swing,
good
but
work
whatever.
there as he gets a 1. Back in New York. Here's the veteran outfielder, number 79.
Right fielder, Oscar.
Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. Struck him out looking. And now the shortstop, Ryan Bliss. On the ground to short. Over to first. In time. Nice stretch. So the batting order turns over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jackson Merrill. 0-for-1 with a fly. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The 2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hauls it in after a long run. And that is that. Back here in New York as we go
for the
last
Yankees.
of the third.
The
And
center
now here's
fielder,
a speed threat.
Jack
Outfielder, number 12.
Joe Rio.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
He was
Now the designated hitter.
pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way.
And there he goes. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. No outs. Runner on second. On the ground at first.
I'll take it.
Ross takes it to the bag. 1 gone. Bottom of the third inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. He doubled home a run at his first AB. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering misses, and it counts 4. The pitch. And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Ryan Reynolds here. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Ryan Reynolds leaves the yard, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Here's Austin Riley. Lied out his first time. Ripped to the right field, base hit. and the postseason success continues for him.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's the catcher, Christopher DaCosta. And a pitch. Check swing. No appeal. 2-1.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Swing and a ball popped
Yeah.
up. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Tried to shoot it the other way and almost kept it fair. Not quite, though.
The next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Damn
In
it.
the air, right side. He makes the grab. 2 away now. Tyler Freeman
Now
stepping in now for the Yankees. He's over for 1. The 1-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Slice down the right side. Well struck left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Here comes Riley. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Reggie Stubbs.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering gets fouled back. 2-2 now. And now it's filled up. Up the middle, Bliss. To first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame.
That was a monster fucking shot.
As we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, George Valera. The right-hander deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the left fielder, Thomas Melvin. That one misses. Ball 2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
2-2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Shit.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. 2 relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. Here's Eloy Jimenez. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play. Now here's the first baseman, Kendrick Ross. 2 down, nobody on. Line to left. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back now in the Bronx.
Leading off
Ready to
for
go.
the Yankees.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. The line to the pitch. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
The center fielder,
Number 12.
People
Stepping in now for the
change,
Yankees. And a pitch.
Rio.
Next offering misses down and away. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80.
This one swung on and hit well.
Don't know if I got all of that.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back
Just
to the
about.
track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent this one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. And that's a double.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW-Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And that's the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jacob Berry. Next offering is foul back. Kicks and fires. That one missed. This one smoked out to left. And makes the grab. One down. And next is the Guardians catcher, Henry Davis. The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, bases empty. Number 79 getting ready to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Well struck right field. Reynolds ranging back. And it is gone. He powers one out to right field. His second homer this series. And they're chipping away. It's 6-2. Ryan Bliss digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Okay.
To the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Bliss leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Reynolds. And another ball.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Now this is in the air down the line. Melvin calls it in, and there's one away. And now the first baseman, Austin Riley. 1 for 2. 1-1. Fouled off left side. 2-2 now. Way high. Out towards right center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Christopher DaCosta. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. They say when. Next one misses. Full count now.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And puts the squeeze on that, and the inning is over.
Fucking stuff is pitched pretty well.
Back in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, George Valera. Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And up next for Cleveland, Thomas Melvin. That's inside, and it's 2-1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Eloy Jimenez now. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. So they turn things over to the righty, number 26.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking his hitters.
And he deals. On the ground to third. Freeman. Jump throw. Awesome play there. Hendrick Ross now at the plate. 1-1 now. There's a strike. Melvin stands at second with 2 gone. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And on second, 2 down. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Melvin coming home.
Picks himself up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens. And just seeing
Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's going to be Tyler Freeman. Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Here's Royce Lewis. At the belt and fires. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The left fielder.
So digging in, Jason Dominguez. In the air, right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 12. Jack Del Rio.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Valera moving under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
2 outs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Here's a 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Lewis, the lead runner at second. Soto on at first with 2 down. Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. stays alive. The 2-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Steve Escobedo back on the mound after the delay, and stepping in to face him, Henry Davis. 2-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
What is up with this fucking pitcher, man?
Stepping up for the Guardians, number 79. He's already homered here in this one. Bounce to the right. Gathers and throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the seventh. Now it's the shortstop, Ryan Bliss.
Ryan Bliss.
Popped up. Castro drifts towards it, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Here's a 1-1. That one hooked foul. On the ground to first. Ryder takes it himself, and that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Steve Haberman.
Number 10.
And now here is Ryan Reynolds. He's already homered in this game.
The right fielder, Ryan.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Melvin makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Austin Riley. 1 for 3. And that's ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Christopher DaCosta. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Caught him looking for the K. And next for New York, Tyler Freeman.
The third baseman, Tyler Freeman.
The next offering misses. 2-1. That smash towards center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, George Valera.
The center fielder, George.
And now the lefty,
Valera.
and strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Next to hit, Thomas Melvin. Luis Oviedo taking over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Swing and a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down. And at first, Kendrick Ross digs in for the Guardians. Now all even up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Melvin off of first with 2 away. Rip to third.
Oh, what a catch.
And that'll end the inning.
Fucking needed that.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Royce Lewis. The 1-1. Next offering is outside. In for a strike. And the count's even at 2. That one ripped.
Come
No
on.
trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Man, he smoked that
The left
fastball.
fielder,
It's
number
all over
24.
it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off they'll find a hole.
And now 2-1. That one is absolutely belted.
Don't know if I
This
got it
one's
all.
got a chance.
Pretty sure I didn't.
And that one is out of here.
Jason
He
motherfucker
circles the bases.
Dominguez.
It's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 8-3. The batter now, number 12. Swings.
Everyone's at him now.
To left center. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive on the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now on the bump, Carlos Palmeiro.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Rodolfo Castro.
I don't think I'm going to need to.
And the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
The 2-1. That one ripped, but foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard hit, right side. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back in New York, we go to the 9th. So in now for Cleveland, Jacob Berry. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now here is Henry Davis.
The catcher.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Pitch misses outside. And the count 2-1. And that's a little high. A line to kick the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Righty delivers. And there's ball 4.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
And up next for Cleveland, number 79, New pitcher for the Yankees, Jose Hernandez.
Now, man, they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air out towards right center. Number 12 under this one. Puts it away for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ryan Bliss.
Ryan Bliss.
Swing at a ball.
There it is.
And the New York Yankees are once again American League champions.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These guys have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. These guys can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Jackson Cheerio might have snapped out of his fucking funk. What a win. Even though I was in the bag all day, it seemed like I was going to blow it.
3 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base.
Pitching
3 hours and 25 minutes.
for Richie Stubbs pitched bloody well.
47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Offense finally kind of came and woke up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra base hits. Ooh. 2 stolen bases. What is the average now? Was in the hundies, still hundies, 160s. Not bad though. Kilgore did enough. The bullpen kinda just hung on. Play the Dodgers again in the World Series.